Hello and welcome. Right, yeah, I found a sweet spot where I can actually do this. Yeah, I think when I last was on BallySprings, I was panicking a little. I love to see the little chicks. I really do. It's quite amazing. But yeah, I was a bit panicky about this. I think really all we need to do is just, I overthought it. We've got that massive trailer full of chicken feed, and we don't really need to come round here with that, is the bottom line. So if we disconnect that, I think what we'll do is we'll manhandle that out of the way, and then we'll literally just use this to bring the food round, because the sort of point for the food is about here where we've just done it. So yeah, we'll bring that out of the way off camera. I think obviously I'm not going to reset it because I'm going to lose all that food, although I think the food actually stays, I think it actually sort of stays in the area and the thing would go, which that wouldn't be a bad thing really, but I'm overthinking it. So they're happy. It's back on BallySprings for the week. Wow, that takes me back. Yeah, I doubt we'll see that one again, although not in its proper form. Even though I loved it, it is fantastic. But there is now the zero oiter ones, which are really truly mobile. Because that one is mobile in a way, but in another way it's not. Now I think we've got a lot of work to do. Yeah, we've got all of our grass fields to cut, and we've got quite a lot of, there's a lot of grass on this, but there's no, of course this is the grass that I made myself, and to actually put it down because of the, that I did. Now in fact it's the oakie, not the bee, as I put in that last little video. I've shifted that, which was the bane of what we did, and we put the ramps down to compensate for that and all that type of stuff. They're not really in the way, but I really didn't need to go to that extent. The other thing I'm going to do as well is I'm going to shift. We're going to sell the lamp, and I hope, right, I will switch this on for a minute. This caused a lot of grief really that was unnecessary. Now the fields are coming on a pace. And we're doing a sell because we want it out the road, and I'm going to make a bit more room because we did struggle with this really. It's O. Yeah, we got no causeway cursor. No. Now I think we may have to go to the. Now, if I remember rightly, it said something about cutting left to right. But then it also said about pressing the O key. Now, I've got the objects hider really as well. I could have sworn it said the B key. Super strength open power tools. If we press O. Oh, I've switched my speed up again. V and B, I believe. Speed times standards. Hide dirt track into field. No, we don't want to do that. Yeah, H is the normal one that I've got. It said O, so I can't see that it's actually. Perhaps I thought it said about these were to be removed with. I've moved the cursor off, which sometimes is really useful, but other times, like now, the object hider also does that. So I believe we have a menu for that. Let's just switch it on for a minute, because we're making this unduly difficult, and I really want to right some of the wrongs that I did on this. So it's really important to me. Is this the additional game settings, engine start, additional settings, crosshair on? So you get the little bubble in the field again now. That which has annoyed me forever, but looks like this is not a real object. So O should, but it's not playing ball. No, it's not liking that at all. Hider is H, which doesn't like that either. Usually you've got the crosshair on it. The map object hider is not doing its business either, so it looks like none of these helpy things are actually working at all. Left to right, right to left. We'll do both. Up and down. I'm not sure. Don't seem to do much. I did read on the map after, of course, I'd run the little mini-series just to see what was what. So this seems to be a bust. So I think we'll stick something back there, because I'd sooner have that there than have a hole in the... Yeah. Let's see if we can put a wooden fence. I don't think it liked it. It was decoration. And we really want a wooden pole. It won't you? Yeah, you can't really do it like that. Won't let you do it. Yeah, collides with another object. I thought as much. So it's got to be something like a light, like we did. Well, we put it in V mode, and really, we need to be in as much as possible, though. I know it's a bit of a strange one, but yeah, put V mode in and put that right on the edge of the fence. So I need to make sure it's in the ground and it's not doing its floating in the air trick. I think that is almost in the wire. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, the wire's coming through it. I'm happy with that. Hopefully the collisions won't be too bad, but it will have widened that out a little bit. So I did try and fix some of these, and whether the map maker equaled, you can see where the sand's gone into it, or I tried to do that. I think because I was embarrassed about what I said. So yeah. Now then, I believe we bought 2 sets of these. So let's grab. I think we've cut most of the fields. So what we really need is that guy still doing. Is he? Looks like the windrow's in there. So I do love the colour I chose for this. I really do. Right. So then, we also have the cat's out of the bag now. If you look closely, with the last session was buying the top farm, and there's also a lot of grass up there. 3 fields. Now one is animals. Now we've got no cash, so we won't be buying any animals this time right now. So, but we've done that field as well, so that needs windrow in. And we've got, I think this is the last field, or have we got the one behind the thing, which is really tiny? Yeah, and do the gates shut now? Because last time I was sitting, no, we don't own that one. It did say, yeah, I couldn't even make the gates shut on the fields we own. And I did check that, because I thought, well, perhaps you've got it wrong and you can't open any gates. But it did say on gates you own. Oh, no, remove this one, so we can't even test this one now. Well, yeah, it wasn't opening though, but it wasn't early on, really. Right, 67. Let's grab that. 67, 7 meters, clear, load, activate, and go. Fantastic. And we're going to go grab the windrow with one of our other with the little Massey, I think. No, you will know what the team is better than I will, actually. Of course, we've got the case. I think the little Massey, which I can see is over there, would be perfect for the windrow, really. I don't know if you can't remember if this has got collisions. I think it has. I think the map maker was quite nice. Yeah. Right, so we will. Yeah, we use the big guy. I think we're going to bail actually, rather than because we've got the Anderson now. I think I prefer that. So there'll be less hassle of bashing into. Oh, I love the tyres on this. Beautiful. Didn't realise. I couldn't remember that we'd done that. Now then, animals. It's been a while. It's been months. These animals haven't been fed. Of course, they are left exactly. We got the the enhanced animal system isn't on. This is actually map based. So food. We just put a load in. Why is that not actually? Nah, we did. I thought it was one of the last jobs we did was. We have got some. We've already got some up there, and small pasture. Yeah. 57 tons. We must have done that last thing. Right, yeah, everybody's happy. That's the main thing. Let's get the windrower going on this, and I'll see. There's a little tiny field at the back of the farm that we've also got to do. Yeah, I think we need more tractors really now that we've got a double set of. This was the first time I used the Mack trucker one, wasn't it? Kubota. Yeah, I think this is the special one by Matt Trucker. Of course, we can't really... Yeah, our tractors are small apart from the Biggie. That one could literally do the baler and this. So I suppose we could do that, although it's not the best of turners. But is that really... Does that really matter? What is this? I think this is 170 horsepower. This is the usual starter, isn't it? So let's have a look at what our equipment is. Well, I think this is 90 or something. And with the baler, it was a nice baler, but I can't remember the horsepower. Is 85. Oh, we might be able to do it. Oh, okay, 85 and windrower. Of course, if we're in the range, that's all that matters. 85 and 80 is 165. We actually are on the dot, so we should be able to do this. They're fairly flat fields, even if it was a little bit more than we got, but we got that. So we're not, if anything, we'd lose a mile an hour or something like that. But yeah, we could do this, actually. We could windrow straight into the baler, which is 2 jobs, which I always planned on doing that. And then I don't know what was going on in my head when I came here, whether I'd had bad sessions at Maypole and I came for a bit of an escape, but then didn't find this as easy as I thought. I really don't know what was going on, but it just was not like me. I know myself well enough to know that I wasn't very happy with... No, that is a point. Have we got any... We have. Has this? No, it hasn't. Right, it's right over there. Let's just top this up. Ooh. It's a while since I've used. Oh, wow, that was terrible driving, Mr. Smith. Terrible driving. Oh, wow, I don't seem to be doing what I thought. Brilliant. Right, let's take this across and set the course for windrow and baling. And there's going to be a lot of that. I'm going to time-lapse this because there's a lot of work for us to do. There is. Now, what I'd like to do as well is what I've been threatening to do for absolutely forever, which is I wanted to chop the trees down. But yeah, I think the grass this session, that's next session. I want to get those trees done in the... yeah, now I know obviously it's not the right time to sell wood chips, but I want to make use of that thing as an extension to the yard. So let's drop you off and get this beast, beautiful beast, off the field. Right, fantastic. Yeah, I've got the autosave on at the minute because you will notice that actually if you look very closely, you might notice that there are some strange colours on the map, although I don't think anyone will have planted because the planting will have been done already. But yes, there's red beet, carrots and parsnips. I have got the premium expansion on this particular, on this as well. Not that I'm not planning on doing any of that. I'm planning on running this as is. So then, we want to be doing... I'm not sure if the workers are going to understand what this is. We are on CP164, and it's 8.4 metre. Clear load, activate. Just check to see if the worker understands all this. Also, by Matt Trucker, this doesn't play nicely with all. It doesn't play nicely with the cheap 30 grand baler. It doesn't, the round one. We really have difficulty. So I'm not sure. I've never played these two together. So we're going to have a go now and see if this one plays well or whether it does the skitting around. Yeah, because it doesn't. When it doesn't like it shstarts to skitter around and go a bit mad. So we shall see. Oh, I've got the bale count at 0. That's good. That's because this baler's never been used. We shall see what we see. Once this starts to go, it really won't take long before you can see whether or not the baler is going to work with it or whether it's not. Right, I was going to say you've only just started, but it's not you. Has it got the baler on? It looks very much like it's got the baler on to me. Wow, that's working perfectly. There's not a smidgen left. Right, smash it. I think that's that. Yeah, the baler seems happy, even going around corners, which is quite rare. Yeah, it's not doing its cavorting around that it did before. So that's another baler that I know is okay with it. Let's grab you. Yeah, I'm going to say my words though. Yeah, we're going to literally... that's of course. I didn't think I'd done. That's the. I didn't set this one going. This is not the one that you've just said. That's what I confused myself when I was like thinking, I'm sure I didn't put it in this field. That's because, yeah, we're going to take the 2. Yeah, with the one that we set going that is finished. It's in this field over here, and it is finished. Yeah, very similar shaped tractors, although I knew one was a Massey and one was a Case. I always get mixed up with this one. Luxem, yeah, it is Luxem. Actually, you were right. Right, yeah. So this is not the run-of-the-mill grass. We don't ever fertilise or lime it. It's just meadow grass with a fixed amount each time. I'm quite happy with that, really. Yeah, I've removed these again in the series early on, and I've replaced some with other kinds. So we've got this. We'll go up to the top. Now I think we need to make these courses at the top farm as well. But yeah, let's get this cracking. Let's get it going. So I am going to say my words. I want to see you guys and gals on the other side. Wow, that was quite tough. I've not finished, I know, but I've finished the session, definitely. That was, we've managed to do everything down this end. We've had a few. The bale pusher, I was trying to look to see how effective the bale pusher was, and it was very effective. It did half wallop the bales out of the way. The workers can do with the bale pusher in a way that they just moan about blocked objects normally, so I damaged the crop slightly. I knew I would, always said that, even though I took all of that. I don't think it's really in the right place. I really would love to move some of the hedge, and I'm sure you're supposed to be able to, and the fences as well. I'm gonna have to have another look, because I'm pressing the O, I pressed the B, I thought it was the B, but then I remember it did say the O on that first object that you could shift, which is sort of that. You can see the grass where I did extend this a little bit more. It's almost right, but obviously the water thing was in the way really. That was the real problem to begin with, but it is still tight. I always knew it would be, but it really is definitely quite tight. Now I can sort of spin around, as in I'd left a turning space near the gate, or it was there naturally, one or the other, I can't remember. I think I did leave it, but yeah, I think I did. I'm sure originally, I remember back to the first couple of episodes, it wasn't there, and I always said about a turnaround space, so I think I might imagine that, but yeah. Yeah, the hedge has got collisions on. That's like, yeah, sometimes you can nose your way through, which you could in real life in a hedge. I mean, sometimes we go a little bit too far, I realise that, but yeah, I was trying to do that. So we're going to do the top. I also think we need to leave some bales. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.